I was 9 years old when I came to the UK. I felt like it was a new world for me to explore. The UK, and London especially, is known around the world for having almost magical status. Immigration issues was very little understood, from my part. Keeping in mind the fact that I wasn't literate in English, I couldn't speak in English either. Just short of my 10th birthday, I had the fortune of getting to the UK education system. So I started in year 5 and then was able to progress to a secondary school. The school provided an opportunity for me to learn, and that allowed me to engage with people and make friends and make progress in my English, making the best of school life. It felt like things were moving in the right direction. By 2014, I had completed my studies, which is when the immigration issue became a problem. An application should have been made before I turned 18. So when I did make the application, I have additional requirements that I must meet, which made it difficult for me. This is when I faced obstacles, as the restriction on my status meant that I was not able to rely on support of the government to fund the tuition fee costs or the living expenses. So even though I've secured places from around 4 universities, I still was not eligible. This is despite the fact that I've lived in the UK for more than half of my life. It's not easy to take, especially when you feel like it's been a positive experience and you feel like you have worked so hard to connect yourself with this country and its values. So all of a sudden I found myself somebody who is not able to connect with their friends, speak with their friends, sat a couple of exams, to somebody within a week spends their day and night just thinking about what's going to happen to them. The prospect of deportation was the most troublesome thing that I had to deal with. And then you have other problems. Things eventually boils into something. And this triggered mental health issues for me. The perspective had changed. The positive things have become negative things. The things that make you feel happy and excited, that just don't have any impact on you anymore. So this is the kind of situation where you're not in prison, but you might as well be in prison, because that's what it felt like. But I was still feeling very strongly about university, and the people around me were encouraging me to pursue further, and I felt this is something that I should pursue. But then I had to be practical, I had to be realistic, I had to accept the fact that dreams are sometimes supposed to just be dreams. By this time, I've had law as a possible route to go into. I was interested in, given my experience. I wanted to be able to understand the implications of any decision I make and how that will impact me. And also having the opportunity to support people who might be in equally or even more vulnerable a situation than I was. I struggled for 2 years to find funding. This meant that I had to rely on support to be able to progress, to study at a university. This is the kind of situation where organisations like the Hope for the Young came to my support. It really changed things for me for the better. I received support from the Hope for the Young's Grants and Advocacy program. It could not possibly have come at a better time. When I did graduate, it was an enormous sense of relief. It felt like a milestone. It felt like something surreal. The only thing that's left is the sense of accomplishment. I think it's amazing, and I'm very proud of myself. My relationship with Hope for the Young went beyond the financial element. It's intricate, it's intimate. It's about the things that we believe in and the things that we want to see happen. Currently, I'm doing my postgraduate master's course to become a barrister. I want to use my experience as a driving force, as a source of motivation to do things that I always wanted to do, to help other people, to make small differences. I'm looking at the future where I'm able to be free, where I'm able to do things that I love without always worrying about the consequences. That's what I'm looking forward to.